tournament here in West Rutland, Hitchy Gymnasium. Clarendon girls, Rutland Town girls. Game 1 of the day. Tip won by Rutland Town. Gallo to Baker. Baker bringing the ball up. Emma Stever bringing the ball up for Clarendon. Stever looking for the shot. Up, little long. Rebounded inside by Clarendon. Kearney with the ball for Rutland Town. Out to Baker. Baker with a drive. A little short. Stolen by Rutland Town, up and in. Clarendon bringing the ball up court. Stever over to the corner. Jump shot, little short. Rebounded by Rutland Town. To Baker. Baker setting up the offense. Sound. Stolen by Clarendon. To Stever. Pass inside. Just a little outside. Rutland Town with the rebound. Baker bring the ball up. Baker with the drive going through. Called for the travel. Stever bringing the ball up. Corner to White. White back to Stever. Nice little play. Blocked inside. Clarendon. Bailey Lulek with the basket. 2-2, 4 minutes left in the first. Baker bringing the ball. Up to number 54 with the shot. Kearney had the rebound miss. Stever bringing the ball. Usher with the miss. Gets her own rebound. Stever finds Bailey again. Up. Clarendon wins the jump. They get it into Stever. Rebound Gallo. Back to Baker. Baker's looking to push. Baker a little short on her jump shot. Lulak bringing the ball up. Foul on Rutland Town, Lucy Gallo. Stever. Baker steals it for Rutland Town. Nice little crossover top of the key. Loses it coming down the lane. Gallo with a shot. Stever brings it down for Clarendon. Rutland Town coming with press. Stever with a crossover, beats it. White with the travel. Timeout Clarendon. 2:17 left in the first. 2-2. Okay. Rutland Town, Baker bringing the ball up. Inside of Gallo. Nice save. Stepped on the baseline now. Stacy patched to inbound. Rutland Town showing a little bit of pressure. Stever gets by that. Oops. It's going to be off Clarendon. Okay, it was off Rutland Town. Control the inbound for Clarendon. Stever down. A little short on the jump shot. Baker with the ball. Clarendon forgot to pick her up. Oh, just a little hard on the rebound. Jump ball off the rebound. Rutland Town. Rutland Town inbounds to Baker. Blocked by Moser. Stripped away. Rutland Town. Back up to Baker. A little short on her jump shot. Stever rebounds. Over to White. Baker with the steal. Nice drive by Baker. Picks up the foul. Going to go to the line for two. Fouls will be on Mackenzie White. Shot up. Baker with the foul. Oh, violation. Basket does not count. Isabel Racine checking in for Rutland Town. Baker sets up. Another violation on blue. Stever to bring the ball up. Stever looking to drive the lane. Back out to Cottrell. Back to Stever. Nice up defense by Gallo. Clarendon inbound after Lattabush pushed it out. Patch to White. Stever now with it. Looks to drive. Baker with the foul on the reach in. Timeout Rutland Town. 2-2, 34 seconds left in the first period. Alright, coming out of the timeout. Clarendon inbound the ball. Stever with the ball. Nice little spin move. Moser up the patch. Back to Stever. Little jump shot. Just doesn't get the roll. Gallo with the rebound out to Baker. Baker looking to push. Takes it herself. A little hard off the glass. Stever with the rebound. Up for three at the buzzer. Just a little bit short. End of the first period. 2-2 Clarendon Rutland Town. Clarendon inbound at the start of the second period. Again, 2-2 game. Rutland Town girls, Clarendon girls. Ladderbush for Rutland Town with a foul. Her first, team's third. Usher inbounds to Stever. A little wide on her jump shot. Rutland Town ball. Ladderbush to bring the ball up for Rutland Town. Rockman with the ball to 54. Jump shot. A little high. Ladderbush with the rebound. Stever with the rebound for Clarendon. Coast to coast. Pull up. A little hard off the rim. Gets her own rebound. Jump ball going back to Rutland Town. Ladderbush bring the ball up. To number 54. Out to Kearney. Stolen by Stever. Coming in. Cannot get the roll. Ladderbush looking to push for Rutland Town. Trying to get the ball inside. Cannot do it. Travel Rutland Town. Stever for Clarendon. Surveys the court. Over to White. Knocked away. Stolen by Rutland Town. McLaughlin pushing the ball. Looks inside. Stolen by Clarendon. LeDuc with the ball. The Stever. Ladderbush picks up her second. Team's fourth. Baker and Racine return to the game for Rutland Town. Clarendon in, trying to inbound the ball. Stolen by Rutland Town. Pulls up, a little short. White looking to push for Clarendon. Stever comes out of the pack. Going up. Up. Can't get it the fall. Rebound. Clarendon. Partially blocked. Rutland Town looking to push. Baker to La Jolla. Nice play. La Jolla puts it in. Rutland Town goes ahead 4-2. Stever coming up for Clarendon. Usher with the ball. Right. Rutland Town knocks it out of bounds. Rebound stolen by Baker. Pull up. She just cannot get a roll right now. Stever poked away by Rutland Town. Clarendon inbounds, not quite sure. Dribbles off her foot. Rutland Town ball. Baker brings the ball up. Out of bounds off Clarendon. Foul on Mosier. Rutland Town inbound. Lawyer, a little hard.
Nice try, Caitlin.
Casey Patch brings the ball up. Over to Ashley Moser. Looking for the layup. Nice little drive. Ties the score up with 2 minutes left. Baker uses the screen. Clarendon comes away with a steal. Fouls on 54 for Rutland Town. Her first, team second. Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Clarendon inbound. Inbound to Stever. Top to Moser. Resetting. Back to Patch. Nice hustle by Baker, getting on the floor. Jump ball. Stays with Clarendon. Clarendon inbound. Patch. Hands the ball off to Cottrell. Back to Stever. Little long on the jump shot. Rutland Town ball. Baker calls out the play. Passes to Gallo. Gallo a little short on the with a shot. Stever with the rebound. Loses it. Baker. Travel Rutland Town. Confusion on the subbing. Rutland Town had 6. Clarendon inbounded a Patch. White with the rebound. Cottrell with the jump shot. A little short. Clarendon with the board. A little short. Rebound Gallo. Finds Baker, looking to push. Baker with a drive. Foul. Baker to line for 2. Baker's first shot is up, hits front rim, rolls in. Second shot's a little long. Nice rebound by Knott. Gets the shot, gets her own rebound. Jump ball. Stays with Rutland Town.
Just stay there, Laurel. Good job.
Rutland Town inbound. Baker. Over to Knott. Knocked away. Ooh.
Good job, Laurel. All right.
Collision fouls on Clarendon's Moser. Her second, team 5th. Gallo to inbound to Baker. Baker, nice little wrap pass around. Knott couldn't quite get the ball to drop. Gallo applied a little bit too much pressure there. That's her second, team's 6th. Clarendon inbounds to Patch. Dribbles down through, back out to White. Underneath to Lulak. Puts it up, a little hard off the rim. Gets her own rebound. Up at the buzzer, and it's good. Bailey Lulak. End of the second period. Clarendon 6, Rutland Town 5. All right, back for the start of the third period. Clarendon inbounds to Stever. Around Baker putting the pressure. White with a little jump shot, a little wide. Out of bounds, Rutland Town's ball. Racine to inbound to Baker. Baker uses the screen by Knott. Partially deflected. Stever with the ball for Clarendon. Takes her time. Can't get the ball to drop. Lulak with the rebound and the putback. Puts Clarendon up 8-5. Baker with a ball up for Rutland Town. Stops, pops, a little off. Out of bounds off Clarendon. Racine to inbound for Rutland Town. Stolen by Lulak. It stop, hop, a little short, out of bounds, Rutland Town ball. Racine into Baker. Baker's pass stolen by White. White trying to dribble through. Jump shot, little short. Lulak couldn't get the ball in. Rebound to Racine, over to Baker. Baker to inside the Knott. Tied up by White. Gonna stay with Rutland Town. Gallo to inbound. Out to Baker. Thought about the three, drives. Just cannot get the ball to drop. Gallo with the rebound. Tied up inside. ball. Usher over to White. Up to Stever, almost stolen by Baker. Over to Usher with a jump shot. A little long, rebound not. Finds Baker, looking to push. The floor. Rutland Town cannot buy a basket right now. So Duke with the rebound, but she travels. Gonna stay here with Rutland Town. Gallo in the inbound. To Baker. Baker misses wide. Gallo dribbled it out of bounds. Clarendon ball. Rutland Town looking to put some pressure on. Inbounds to White. White fouled by Baker for Rutland Town. Her second, team's first. Clarendon looking to inbound. Rutland Town with the pressure. Inbounds to Posh. Fouled by Gallo. Her third, team second. Tessa McLaughlin check it in for Lucy Gallo. Clarendon to inbound. Inbounds it to Usher. Not quite sure what to do with the ball. Jump ball. Going to Rutland Town. McLaughlin inbound to Baker. Calls out her play. Pass a little. Clarendon with a steal, but there's a travel. Rutland Town to inbound underneath. Long hustle to break. Baker breaks. It's the ball inside. They cannot buy one right now. Baker with the rebound. Blocked by White. Stever with the ball. Looking to push for Clarendon. Goes up. Leaves the layup a little short. Rebounded by McLaughlin over to Baker. Runs into her own player. Stever comes out of the pack with the ball. Layup's a little hard. Rebound McLaughlin. Rutland Town really wanting to push. Baker with a drive, leaves it a little short. Not with the rebound. Stever with the rebound. Pulls up, a little short. Own rebound. Up and misses. Mosier with a board. Nice little turnaround hook. Clarendon takes a 10-5 lead. 2 minutes left in the third. Baker brings the ball up. Fouls on Patch. Her first. Team's first. Kearney inbounds to Baker. Baker looking to drive. Shot's just a little short today. Kearney with the rebound, out to Baker. Off the mark, Clarendon with the rebound. Baker stolen, looking for a teammate, finds not, couldn't bring the ball in. Great hustle play. Laura Baker for Rutland Town doing everything she can to get her team fired up and back into it. Stolen by Rutland Town, over to Baker. Ladderbush with the ball. Fouls on Clarendon's White. Her second, team second. Kearney inbound for Rutland Town. Stolen by Stever. This ball from the wing. Stolen by Baker. Stolen back by Stever. Jump shot in and out. Rebound to Stever. Jump shot short. Ladderbush with the rebound over to Baker. Baker looking to drive. Ball won't roll in. Bailey Lulek with the rebound for Clarendon, but she traveled. Baker bringing the ball around. Oh, leaves her shot just a little short. Jump ball going to go to Clarendon. Clarendon gets the ball into White. Took a couple steps for her dribble. Ball coming back to Rutland Town. Kearney inbounding for Rutland Town. To Racine. A little hard. La Hoyer with the rebound and the putback. Stever gets the ball. Jump shot. Just a little hard off the glass. La Hoyer's with the steal, up to Baker. Fouls on Patch after Baker tapped it down the lane. Kearney to inbound. Into La Hoyer. Fouled by White. La Hoyer going to the line for Rutland Town to shoot two. Hoyer's first shot up and in, nothing but net. Makes the 9 seconds left in the third. Scores Clarendon 10, Rutland Town 9. Clarendon inbounds. Stolen by Baker. Oh, cannot get the ball to drop. End of the third. Clarendon 10, Rutland Town 9. Okay. Back in the West Rutland gym. Game 1 of the day, second day of the Rewind-Glodzik tournament. Clarendon Rutland Town girls, starting of the fourth period, with Clarendon holding the 1-point lead. Inbound to Stever. Stever with a jump shot, a little long. Rebound by La Hoyer. To Racine, over to Baker. Stolen away. Travel by Clarendon. Racine to inbound for Rutland Town. Got it into La Jolla, who goes up. It's fouled. Fouled by Mackenzie White. La Jolla going back to the line. She made her first 2 of the day. First shot is up. Just a little off to the right. Ulak checks back in for White as she has 4 fouls. La Jolla's second shot is up. A little hard. Racine tried for the rebound, lost it out of bounds. Clarendon ball. Usher to inbound. Stolen by Kearney. Out to La Jolla. Kearney with the rebound, looking to break away. Stops. Misses the little jump shot. Rebound to Racine after Baker. Usher with a foul. That's her first. Team 6. Timeout, Clarendon. 5:10 left in the final period. Clarendon holding on to the 1-point lead, 10 to 9. Rutland Town looking to inbound, coming out of the timeout. Baker with the ball. Clarendon playing a zone. Baker with a jump shot, fouled by Riley Usher. Baker to the line to shoot 2. Couple problems lining up, but the officials have this straightened out. Baker's first shot is up. Hard off the glass. Baker's second shot is up. Off to the right. Rebounded by Racine. Jump ball. Stays with Rutland Town. Racine inbound at Baker. Baker next little wrap pass to La Jolla and going to the line for 2. Fouls on Bailey Leduc. His first shot is up. Offside the rim. Mackenzie White back in for Clarendon. Lucy Gallo in for Rutland Town. Second shot is up. Off the rim. Rebound Clarendon. Moser with a double dribble. Pressure by Baker. Rutland Town's ball. Baker with the ball. Finds Gallo. Double dribble Gallo. Ushered inbound over to Moser. Knocked away by Gallo. Stays with Rutland Town. Gallo to inbound. La Jolla in the middle. Up and in. Clarendon looking to inbound the ball. Over to Stever. Fouls will be on Elena Kearney, her first, team's third. Timeout, 4:19 left. Rutland Town 11, Clarendon 10. All right, coming out of the timeout, Clarendon inbound the ball. 4:19 left. With Rutland Town holding on to a 1-point lead. Usher to inbound. Moser stolen by Kearney. Finds Baker. Baker looking to drive. Off front rim. Usher with the ball. McLaughlin applying pressure. A little bit too much pressure. McLaughlin's first, team's fourth. White inbound for Clarendon. Trying to get it to Stever. Once Stever with the ball. Looks underneath. Moser with the ball. Leaves it a little short. Jump ball stays with Clarendon. Stever to inbound for Clarendon. Finds White. Up and in. Going to the line. Nice little play by Clarendon. Fouls on Taylor La Jolla. Kinsey White to the line to shoot one. White up and in. Gives Clarendon a 2-point lead with 3:46 left. Baker with the ball. Down low to Latoya. Poked away. Stever with the ball. Baker applying the pressure. Baker reaches in. Her third, team sixth. White to inbound the ball for Clarendon. Stolen away by Kearney. Finds Baker. Baker down the lane, knocked away. LeDuc with the ball. Baker. Jump ball stays with Rutland Town. Kearney looking to inbound. This is number 54, knocked away, jump ball, going to Clarendon. White to inbound for Clarendon. Rutland Town showing full court pressure. Finds the Duke. Nobody with her. She has one ahead, doesn't see her. Loses the ball, puts it back. Over to Patch. Kearney. Moser shot's a little long. Leduc dribbled it out. Timeout, Rutland Town. 2:55 left in the fourth. Clarendon 13, Rutland Town 11. All right, Rutland Town inbound the ball after the timeout. Baker bring the ball up. Clarendon playing the 2-3 zone. Baker comes around the wing. Shot was blocked. Kearney with the rebound to La Jolla. Turn around, little long. Racine, shots blocked. Moser with the ball, looks ahead. Kearney with the steal for Rutland Town. La Jolla passes back to Baker. Baker with a pull-up. Shot's good. Rutland Town again looking to pressure. Into Usher, stolen away by Rutland Town. Baker comes out with the ball. Loses control, but stays here. Kearney to inbound for Rutland Town. Inbound to La Jolla. And we got to travel. Rutland Town again staying with the pressure. Into Moser. Dribbles up the sideline. Passes ahead, but Baker with the steal. Baker is fouled by Moser. Her fourth. That was the team's ninth. Baker's first shot. Up, off the back iron. Glulik back in the game for Clarendon. Second shot, front iron. Glulik with a rebound. Glulik coming up the sideline. Picked up by Racine for Rutland Town. Out to Cottrell. The patch. The Stever. Down the Leduc. Nice look. Can't get the ball to drop. White with a rebound. Long. Leduc up. Finds Stever. Back iron. The patch. Baker. Baker with a steal, but with a travel. Cottrell to inbound for Clarendon. Stever down the lane with the ball. Jump ball. Ball to Rutland Town. Baker brings the ball up. Throws up a wild shot. La Jolla. Turnaround jump shot's no good. Leduc dribbles. Racine with a nice pressure defense. Ball stays with Clarendon. Jump ball. Rutland Town's ball. Kearney to inbound for Rutland Town. Baker underneath. We'll turn around. Baker commits the foul. Her fourth. Steve are going to go to line for 1-1.
Bella. Guys, get the rebound, okay? Gotta have the rebound, Emma. Bea. Laurel, shooter.
Steve lines up her first shot.
Rebound.
That's up, off back iron.
Timeout.
Rutland Town with the ball. And the timeout. 46.5 seconds left. We have a tied ball game. Hey, Rutland Town inbound the ball. 46.5 seconds left. Tied ball game. Here in the fourth. Baker bringing the ball up. Clarendon in their 2-3 zone. Baker past the first wave. Down to Hoyer. Up. Shot's a little long. LeDuc with the rebound. Over to Stever. Stever up on the wing. Stever still ball. Over to Patch. Down to White. Up. Cannot get the ball to drop. 14.8. Rutland Town loses it out of bounds. Clarendon to inbound the ball here. 13.9 seconds, tied ball game. Into Stever. Baker knocks it out of bounds.
Get in the paint, protect the basket. Watch 34. Who's got the girl next to the Cam?
Cottrell to inbound the ball. LeDuc sets the screen into Stever. Turn around. Oh, blocked by Baker. Back to Stever. Jump ball going to Rutland Town. 8.3 seconds left. Kearney to inbound. Gonna roll the ball. Baker picks it up. Baker with a shot. Long. Out of bounds. Stays with Rutland Town. 1.2 seconds left. They've had good looks all day long. They just haven't been able to put it in. Off this inbound plays. Kearney to inbound. Rutland Town inbounds. Up. Short. Going overtime for game one. End of regulation. It's 13-13. All right, back ready for overtime here in game one. Clarendon Rutland Town girls. 13-13, 3-minute overtime. Each team gets one timeout. Hoyer and Seaver to jump. Cottrell with the ball for Clarendon. Looks down low to White. Out.
You gotta stay on me. Stay on me.
White dribbles around.
Stay on her.
Back to Cottrell. Stever with the handoff. Dribbles around the screen. Finds Moser on the opposite side. Up. Can't get the shot to drop. Ball loose on the ground. Cottrell with it. To Patch over to Moser. Moser dribbles. Deflected, but too steep. Pulls up at the foul line. Back iron. Moser with the rebound and up. 15-13. 2 minutes left in the overtime period. Baker inbounds the ball. Back to Baker. Cross court. Stever with a foul. Pull up a little short. Moser's there. Finds White. Into Cottrell. Jumps out a little short to Moser. Ball's out of bounds by Clarendon, going to Rutland Town. Baker with the ball for Rutland Town. Goes down the lane. Fouled by Patch. Going to line for 2. Baker lines up at first. Up. Off the backboard. Nice little shot. Baker's second shot's hard off iron. Stever with the rebound for Clarendon. Stolen by Baker. Stever steals it right back. Stever fouled by Gallo, her 4th. Stever lines up her first.
Got a rebound,
Stever misses the first. Jeez, lining up the second. Short off the front rim. White with the rebound. Up a little hard. Clarendon foul on Ashley Moser. Her 5th foul. Bailey Leduc will check in. The Hoyer to shoot 1-1 for Rutland Town. First shot's up and in. The Hoyer ties it back up. 47.5 seconds left. Go to line for her second one. The Hoyer second shot is up. Air ball to Clarendon. 47.5 seconds left. Game still tied, 15-15. Petrell to inbound to Patch. To Cottrell. Comes up the sideline. To Stever. Oh. Fouled by Kearney. Usher checking into the game for Clarendon. Emma Stever going to the line. First shot is up, off the back iron. Rebound by White. Gallo with the foul. That's the 5th foul on Lucy Gallo. Isabel Racine checking in. Mackenzie White for Clarendon to shoot 2. White off the back iron. Bates lining up her second shot. Shots up. Doesn't hit the rim. Rutland Town ball, 35 seconds left. Baker down the line. Fouls on White. That's her fifth. Cottrell checks back in. Baker's going to go to the line for two. 27.2 seconds left. Game still tied. Lines up her first shot. Hard off the glass. Baker lining up for the second shot. Hard off the, doesn't hit the rim. Clarendon ball. Timeout Clarendon. 27.2 seconds left. Game tied at 15. And back at the Rutland gym. Day 2, game 1. Clarendon, Rutland Town. 27.1 seconds left in overtime. Still tied 15-15. Clarendon inbounds to Stever. Nice little move at half court. Stever drives down the lane. Cottrell up and in. Rutland Town calls a timeout. 11.7 seconds left as Cottrell hit the little jump shot just inside the paint. Hey. Rutland Town's going to inbound the ball. 11.7 seconds left in overtime, trailing by 2. Game 1 of today at the Rewind-Glodzik tournament. Kearney rolls it into Baker. Baker pulls, driving down the side. Throws up a wild one. Rutland Town with the rebound, blocked. Fouls were on Cottrell for Clarendon. Sending Kearney to the line for 2. 4.2 seconds left. This one is short. Rutland Town bringing in Knott. Bringing in the size. Kearney in the line for the second one. Up. Off. Leduc with the ball. Over to Stever. That's ball game. Clarendon 17, Rutland Town 15.